All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are making progress. We are now adding monomials. Now, if you remember from before, monomials means things with one term. And the rule, and this is huge, if I could put sparkly, glittery bits on here, I would, but, you know, frankly, I got a hot there. You can only add like terms. And here's where you're going to see where, like the second video where we were breaking stuff up is going to make sense. So 5G plus 6G. See, most people they'll get 11, but then they get this brain fart of, now is that 11G or is that 11G squared? Here is the magic. If you break it down, okay, there's the first part. And then you have plus 1, 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this refers to that. Well, you can see now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11G. There's no G squareds because an exponent means you were multiplying, and there was no multiplying going on in there. Ta-da! That's it. That's why you can only add or subtract like terms. Now, 2n plus 7n, it's n. So there's first part and then the plus sign. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 2 more. So no more. No more getting it wrong and putting an n squared or a g squared or something in there. You had 2, and then you had 7, and you got 9. So you looked out your window and there were 2 ninja, and then you looked out again and there were 7 more ninja. You got 9 ninja. You don't have 9, I don't know, nincompoops or numbers or something else that begins with N. You just have plain old ninjas. Just saying. And in case your kids are watching. What a great idea. Spend the afternoon watching math videos with kids. Never too early to learn math. All right, so essentially what you have to do is you add the coefficients and you leave the variables alone. Now, when I say that, pay attention to signs, because you know when you add signs, numbers that have opposite signs, then you're actually subtracting. So pay attention, but in general, you're just going to say add. So 7z to the 5th plus 4z to the 5th is going to give me 11z to the 5th. Don't overthink this, guys. So we add our exponents. 7 plus 4 is 11. And then we bring our exponents and our variable along. Ta-da. I got AB plus AB plus AB. Well, how many are there? There's 3 ABs. Yeah, that's it. Ta-da. Don't overthink it. So, turn the video off, please. Do them on your own. Give yourself a chance to, and it takes practice. All right, so turn off. I trust that you did. So we got, let's double check, x to the 3, y5, x to the 3, y5. So we're golden. 2 and 13 is 15, x3, y5. Oh no, what if there's 3 numbers? So what? 16 and 5 is 21, plus 10 more is 31, n squared. All right, now we got to be careful, right? If you're a paranoid mathematician like me, the moment some negatives show up in there, it's just that little moment of, my spider senses are tingling. you need to pay attention. So negative 4 plus minus 10 is going to be negative 14m. If you're not sure where that negative 14 came from, one, if you want, use your calculator, or better yet, figure out sign numbers. This is, if you watch my other videos, a shameless plug there about integers. This is like having 4 blue chips and 10 blue chips. We get 14 blue chips. There you go, straightforward. All right, negative 3c. What we can do, I'm going to squish a little 1 in there. Right, always got to remember that. So minus 3 plus 1 is going to be minus 2c cubed. Yeah, I'm going to flip over here, and then we'll do the stuff on the bottom. Careful, look at that. We had 2 different sets there. So d plus 2d is 3d, plus 3p and 4p is 7p, but you can't put those together. You don't always end up with just one number or one term at the very end. Sometimes you get 2. If you can combine them, great. If not, whatever. Minus 17b plus 17b. Couple of answers. You can have 0. That's what I'd write. You can have 0b. Sorry, that's also right. But if you put this, that one's wrong. No, wrong. Because if you write the v all by itself, there's an implied, and this is one of those things that mathematicians don't always talk about, a 1 in front. So this, now, either one of these is fine. I'd probably, like I said, I'd probably just write 0. 15c3d plus negative 8c3d. So we have 2, we got positive, we got a minus, and we're adding them, so you subtract. 15 minus 8 is 7. And you take the sign of the bigger, which is positive. If you want, if it makes you happy, you can put a positive there, but I see no reason to. All right, B2C-D4. B2C-D4. There's, okay, it's as simple as there's 2 of them. B2C-D to the 4th power. All right, we got 6x squared y and 4x, oh, those didn't match, right? Because this has got a 2, this one doesn't. Let's see what happened. This one over here, holy cow. They're all different. Those are all of those terms. Put that closer in the middle there. Those aren't like terms. You can't put them together. So it's a tricky question. You're just going to rewrite it. If you want, you could put can't combine underneath, but don't leave it blank, because that doesn't tell me. I don't know if that means, well, I'm so clever. As a student, you're like, I'm so clever. I know you can't do that question, so what's the point? Or is it, I don't know what's going on. So just rewrite the question. So I'm going to highlight that one. That is an important one to remember. Ooh, got a little schmeary there. All right, so we got 9. These are all P4s, so we should be able to put them together. Minus 9 minus 2 is going to give me minus 11 plus 9. Well, frankly, this one and this one just cancel out. Minus 2p to the 4th. I got a few questions down here at the bottom. One thing you should know is with a question like this, it would probably say add the polynomials, because there's no signs telling you what to do. So whatever signs you see here belong to the numbers. So this is the same as 3d squared. So 3 and 9, that's 12d3. I just wanted to throw in some vertical ones because some books like doing them that way. We might see it that way and it might be slightly confusing. So 25, and we put a plus there, plus negative 8. 25 minus 8 should be 17y. Negative t plus negative t, oh, you'd be surprised how many students get this wrong. That's negative 1, and negative 1 makes negative 2. T, they don't cancel out. Negative 8 plus 2x is negative 6x. C and another c is 2c. And minus 5 and minus 12 is minus 17a squared b. Ta-da! Okay, I hope you did really well on this. And if not, rewind or ask questions. Only way to get better.